Hey guys, I'm Mike and welcome back here with us. So we wanted to go through and kind of do an end of the year assessment of the new Holland Workmaster 120. And today we are going to be heading out to do our final cutting of hay for the season. We're going to be pushing over 200 hours here with this cut. So we'll be able to go ahead and actually give you a pretty detailed list of things that I've liked about the tractor, things that maybe need a little attention on it, you know, and things that maybe could be done a little bit better. But stick around here with us, guys. I know everybody's been asking some questions about how we've liked the tractor, and so I'd like to go through everything with you here on this one. So while I'm in here in the tractor cab itself, I am going to go over something that needs attention that we've found, and it's kind of recent, within the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks. So basically, the main shifter handle for my gears, not so much my high-low. I'm not having any issues out of this. But this guy here, I'm having some issues, and it's like every now and then, like it'll work fine and be okay. But I've actually had some issues where this gets real tight on me to try to shift, even from, you know, first to second, especially trying to go from first to fourth or first into third. But like I say, you know, right now as I'm doing this, you know, it's running smoothly. I will show you the linkage down there that I went ahead and what I did was went ahead and sprayed it with WD-40 and stuff like that, just to kind of free it up. Even though I've sprayed it, I've still had these a little bit of this problem. So like I say, you're not seeing it right here, but it's happening, I don't know, every now and then. It seems like it comes up, it stiffens up real bad, and it's just very hard to get it to go into gear. A couple times I've actually had it to where I damn near couldn't even get it in. I kept having to push and snap back. So that's something we're going to, I actually reached out to the dealer, to tell you the truth, and they're going to be prepared to probably replace maybe a cable or something with it. I don't know, but they said they definitely had to take a look at it for me to go ahead and rectify that problem. All right, guys, we've hit 200 hours on the New Holland. I don't know if you can see that. 200 hours, and we're not just done yet, so I think we're going to probably be at around, I don't know, 230, 240 for the season on hay and stuff. So let me get finished up and we'll get back to you. So that right there, guys, is a little spot where I noticed when the tractor got hot during the hot season here, that it was leaking some hydraulic fluid out of it. So I'm sure the fluid was just thinning down, but it's something that we're going to address here with the dealer as well. Nothing real bad, nothing really you know, dramatic over the day as far as having to stop or anything like that, but just did notice some fluid kind of seeping out of that part there. All right, back to the 200 plus hour review here on the New Holland Workmaster 120. I believe where I had actually left off with you guys there, I wanted to show you a couple of the things that we've had as far as issue wise. So back here, that actually controls our 3-point hitch setup here, we had the actual rod that comes back here from your lever. This rod had actually it was busted off. we really don't know. It looked like it was just over tightened in the factory there. Just a, you know, an accident kind of coming out, I guess. You could kind of tell because the threads were actually twisted on it. So just, you know, something easy. It was an easy fix. Took it back to the dealer, and they, you know, no hassle, fixed it right up and had us right going. So had that fixed. Everything else functionality wise in the rear of the tractor has worked out really good for us. So haven't done a lot of 3-point hitch attaching with equipment and things like that. Most everything we've had on, you know, just on the drawbar, but we have had a couple different pieces to just kind of put on and move around. So but we've really enjoyed the tractor so far with that. You know, just kind of keeping up on the maintenance and all that good stuff on it. And the rod of the tractor's been really good. We've been pleased with that. So let's get into this little detail here. I gotta sneak you guys up in here. So if you guys see, you see these levers back here. You see the hard metal part where the cable goes back in. So that part right there is what I was telling you as far as having some trouble here with actually shifting my gears. That's where I sprayed it down with WD-40 and all that good stuff. I don't know, I think it helped. I don't really see anything, you know, that visually that's messed up. I'm not really sure why I'm having that. Again, we haven't taken it in. I have talked to the dealer, they're aware of it. You know, nothing bad or negative on that part. This could be just a simple malfunction of a cable, you know, a simple fix, and then we move on. But like I say, I'm not having it all the time. So, you know, it's just been kind of here and there. So everything else, we still have yet to actually take the tractor bucket loader assembly off of the tractor. I've just ended up leaving it on, and just, you know, kind of going with that. Really haven't needed to. Hooking up, as far as hooking up, I mean, if you guys are familiar with, you know, all of the quick attach that are pretty much, you know, to the skid steer and everything, it's a fairly simple operation. It's not the easiest to see. I'm not gonna lie. It's not the easiest to see, but I think as you move up in your tractors, you know, that the visual coming down is a little bit different either way. So, but we, you know, we get the job done, and we can see it. It's just not, you know, some tractors are a little bit more visually impaired, and some are just, you know, I think as you get smaller, it gets a little easier. But so far, like I say, been really good. We've been through, I think we filled the def up on the tractor now, and it's got, I think we're at like 220 hours. We have filled the def was filled when we bought the tractor, and we have filled it 2 times since. And I believe it's somewhere around like 2.5 gallons or so that we've had to put in it. So which filled it up. So yeah, I mean, you know, that's always a hassle. It's going to be a hassle no matter what you look at when you start to get into the higher horsepower and all the government regulated stuff. You know, just an additional cost to go on. But the one thing nice that I really liked and enjoyed about this tractor is that as far as however it works, however New Holland has put this thing together, as far as being able to regen or whatever this thing really goes through, I'm not you know, that in touch and tune with this thing when it comes to that mechanically, but I can say, just from a dumb farmer point of view, is that basically I didn't have any type of loss of power, loss of engine power, or nothing like that, you know, throughout the ride of the tractor. So whenever it was doing its thing, I never even noticed it, opposed to some of the other tractors that I have, that when we go through a regen, you know, you can definitely tell you're going through that regen. So you know, I was pleased with that. So it's really been a good tractor there for us.